Hi guys. We were just concerned that the mic might have been live whilst we were sat here
Sipping coffee.
sipping coffee.
That's what we were doing.
Although you've got a bigger cup.
Mm.
I don't like sitting down. I hope you're all well.
I'm safe for being sat down.
You're safe for being sat down. All of a sudden, the set is so much bigger.
Mm.
Hopefully, fingers crossed, the front camera will last this time.
Should do.
It's really intermittent. It was just luck that I saw it power down and push the other button. Hope you all had a good time. We've disguised the microphone in the plant. So hopefully we are loud enough. If not, let us know and we'll
sit here and giggle. I'll be like, can't do anything about it.
And I'll plug it back into the microphone that I've got here, which will mean that I'll be uber loud and you'll be uber quiet. Yeah, you're always really quiet anyway. In fact, everybody thinks you're so quiet. She's not. She's really not. Right. We have no plan. This is how amazingly organised we are.
I know, we have no PDF.
We have no PDF.
No wool.
No, we have the wool.
We've got needles.
I've got all the kit. I've got all the kits over there. So if you wanted to make a caterpillar, and
Yep.
I'll make the butterfly. That'll be easy. We're
That
winging
sounds
it,
good.
people. We're winging it.
Sneaky hiding in the fuchsia.
What was the list of colours for Flingo? The Flingo game is played live, so it's one of those games that you have to be on the live. Hopefully that makes sense. I can't really. The chat. You're usually over there, so you're closer to the chat.
Yes,
but I hope you all have your felting fluffs and stuffs.
let's hope so.
Oh, I've got the kits.
You have.
That's me. Oh no, you want kit 1, don't you?
Yes.
So kit 1 is the PDF. Paula says the mic's sneaky hiding in the fuchsia. Yeah. What was that? What was that old film where they went from Gene Kelly was in it, and they were doing the movie, and they went from not talking to talking, and the girl who was talking. Total tangent. I'm so sorry.
Singing in the Rain.
Singing in the Rain. That was it. Where the girl she couldn't talk. She had a really bad voice, but she was this glamorous actress. Have you never seen Singing in the Rain?
No. I've never seen it.
That's our friendship over.
Thanks.
We'll have to do some crochet and watch Singing in the Rain.
Yeah,
But basically, they'd gone from not talking pictures, black and white pictures, to talking pictures. But she kept going like this, away from the microphone, and then she'd come back again. And
I'm with you.
And in the end, they ended up shoving this microphone.
Okay.
Yeah. So right, that's yours.
Thank you.
Kit number 1. This is unfortunately why we shouldn't do lives together.
It's fun. They don't mind. They have fun.
Run now. Save yourselves. So kit number 1 is a freehand project, and it's the caterpillar, which you've got over there.
And you look at all the items in the bag and guess what you have to do.
I mean, you can
That's
if you
what
want.
I'm gonna do.
Okay.
There's no PDF. I haven't got it.
Technically, excuse us why we just have a falling out. You do have it because you have access to the Pixie drive. It's not my fault you didn't do it on your racing over here. So, the PDF for the caterpillar is a freehand project, so you don't need any of the templates. You don't need I don't know if I'm losing
need
the will to
nothing.
live now.
You just need
Just, yeah.
what you have here in your PDF.
You can
and
use
that's
your
it.
own stash. You don't even have to use the same colours.
Nope.
There is a slight flaw with our plan.
Right. Okay.
Have you figured out what it is yet?
Scales?
No, that when I do that, or I'm over here and you're over there, and
the mic's on full view.
And the mic's on full view.
Oh, it's fine. They'll be watching you anyway.
Yep.
They don't need to see what I'm doing.
Who wants to see Pixie Bee's fountain? Who wants Sam to sit down and drink coffee?
Don't leave me on my own. Don't do it. It's dangerous.
I'm just gonna randomly chat for a minute because I really need this coffee. The little ant. Let me put it on the upstairs camera again.
Very sweet.
So this, he's so cute. Look, a little picnic ant.
It's the face.
Yeah.
Those wonky eyeballs.
If memory serves, and my memory is now failing me, this little dude is actually, I think he's in the Facebook group. Oh, she's off. Yeah, I think it's in the Facebook group in the featured projects. No, featured posts. There's something about the ant there. Because Joanne did a series of posts, a mystery make. Which was the ant.
Yeah.
So, if you want to find out how to make Auntie Anderson, check out the Facebook group. So I will.
Yes.
The template for the leaf in the Spring Fayre kit will make a good inner flower petal for an amaryllis. Nice. Well, I think we've got an amaryllis.
Have we, or were we going to?
No, I think we did an amaryllis picture. 2D picture.
Yes.
Anyhow.
I'm just going to sit instead.
I've got my list of things. So basically this hour is just hanging out and crafting and chatting. So feel free to just chat away. Let us know what you're making, whether you're needle felting or whether you're doing something different.
There better be needle felting. It's a miserable day out there.
It is it may not be miserable where you are.
Something productive.
Picnic ant, yes. It is miserable here. It's been back and drizzly all day. So right, I have fluffed my fluff. This is going to be a little bit more off center, and because I cannot move. Carola is working on something top secret. I seem to have all of my best inspirations this morning.
Really? Oh, cool.
She's working on something for Christmas.
Oh no.
Yeah. You know
good.
what it is? Oh no, she's not.
Susan's making a
hashtag fluff club box.
Oh, now I'm hungry.
Oh, I'm fluffing me.
I've got this way, Susan.
I'll have a bacon sarnie, please.
Me too.
Maybe time we get through everything. What's the I'm writing flowers made for the Brussels sprout templates. If I can keep. Right. I'm going to behave. I'm going to start.
Nice.
Picnic Ant is. Oh, it is also on the website. So Picnic Ant is also on the website under the free PDF downloads. You need to go to the website and then you click like more info or something on the menu, and then you get a drop down list and it says like free PDF downloads. If, however, you are new to Mum's Makery, run, save yourself. I feel like a very floral newscaster.
It is, isn't it?
Coming to you live from the Makery. Kelly! Hi, Harriet.
Oh,
I haven't seen Kelly in a while.
no.
Where have you been?
Hiding.
So, yeah, hibernating more like.
Probably with this weather.
So if you are new to Mum's Makery, then embrace the crazy. Buckle up. We do needle felt mostly. We are starting to diversify a little bit with introducing a few other things into crafts like macrame and beading and things.
I cannot wait to try the macrame.
But our specialty is needle felt in templates. Not to be confused with cookie cutters, although you can use. Oh, there's a bird. You can use cookie cutters for certain things. For basically simple shapes, you could use circles. But when you start getting into more intricate shapes, cookie cutters do not cut the mustard. Because they're not designed to hold the shape of fibers. They are designed to hold dough shapes.
Harriet shouts hi.
Hasn't come up under. Okay, so there will be Morgan 1486 has said, where do I put my password for my Spring Fayre event? You will have a tutorial slip inside of the event pack as well, I hope.
Yep.
And on there will be the URL and the password. You have to type in the URL on the website. It's part of the website, and then you put in the password. If you don't have it, shoot me a message using the chat button on the website, and I will send you the link. Get that sorted for you. So back to templates. We design and print the templates. We actually print these in-house. And the idea with the templates is that they will give you the best possible shape straight out of the template. I'm going to zoom in, which will hopefully crop out the microphone.
It has.
See, there we go. It's like it all looks like professional. And this is where I pick up a reverse needle.
I'm the blue one.
No, we're okay. So, template fibre, and you have, or we give you basically a base weight of wool that you can put in your template. And with something like the butterfly, it's not quite so crucial, but I'll use the foxglove as an example because there's nowhere I'm reaching behind me. When you are making lots and lots of the same petals over and over again, the template takes the guesswork out and you get a nice uniformed shape, and the weight means that you get a nice uniformed thickness and size. So if you are new to needle felting, it really does help because you don't have to stress so much about the shape. I'm going to be making this butterfly. I'm going to move that out of the way a little bit. There's better lighting on my butterfly. Yes, Pete.
Can we put the little caterpillar that's in the saucer on display so people can see it?
Yes, we absolutely can. There he is.
Mine's not that small.
No.
Mine's a giant caterpillar.
Pixie Bee is going the Alice in Wonderland route of caterpillars, and is making one that is about this. Oh,
It will look like that eventually. Big Brother.
This is look. That's a big.
Yeah, I could have made several caterpillars, I think, with that pipe cleaner.
Because you used the whole pipe. But there we go.
Yep.
There is your. Let me see if I can get a bit closer.
It is beautiful.
Focus. There we go. The PDF will take you through every little step of this. So, but he is.
It's adorable.
He is so cute. I think that's his face.
No, there it is.
Oh, is that his face?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought that was his face.
No,
Oh, okay.
I think that's his.
You nearly
his
said
backside.
butt. You nearly said butt on live telly.
I nearly said something else, but that's fine. What would have been mild?
I'll leave him there. And right, so what we're going to do, he can have a little bit of a snooze.
Oh,
He's preparing himself. So there's the butterfly, and I'll try and leave that on there as well. We will not be able to make anything like this in the time that we have, but what I'm going to show you is the see the yellow spots are the face. There's no yellow spots there.
oh, I thought that was his eyeballs in his mouth. That's what it looked like to me.
Reversible caterpillar. Carola says the yellow spots are the face, so that must be those.
Oh, okay.
It's a push me crawl you.
So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you the basics of starting to fill a template. Now you will notice that a lot of the templates, not all of them, but a lot of them do have these holes in random places, and these are called wiring holes. What this means is that you can run a wire into your template and around and back out. Now, effectively, you could mount him on a wire and then use him to put into a potted plant. There's lots and lots of options. I put wiring holes in them because I'd rather put them in and not need them than not need them, or need them and not have them.
Mm-hmm.
So usually all of the leaves and stuff like that you will find will have wiring holes. Let me just pull this one out. Simply, here's one of the leaves from the fuchsia, so that the wire goes in, there is a loop there, and it just means that you can give the leaf some movement and some shape without having to try and actually felt it in. Okay, when you start filling a template, don't be tempted just to stuff it all in, because you will just end up with a hot mess. Pick a spot to start from, and less is more. Grab yourself out some fibre, just a small pinch. You can use a pocket scale to weigh out the entire amount for the template. And this is the other nice thing. I don't know, I'm not going to get in those drawers. If you use a set of pocket scales, you can just make a butterfly, and you go, it's perfect, it's exactly the right size, it's the right weight, it's the right chunkiness, and then you can weigh it. And when you weigh that butterfly, that will give you your base weight to use in the template. If you want to get super thin leaves, petals particularly, butterfly wings, then what we would do is we would actually iron. So you would felt in the template, you'd felt it really nice and firm, take it out of the template, give it an iron, full heat, full steam. If you're using your ironing board, you might want to put a towel underneath, and you just give it some pressure, little bit of a wiggle, and then you've got a really, really nice super thin petal or leaf. And then you can just trim off any of the little wild bits. When you start filling a template, just grab yourself a small pinch, pull and stack your fibres so that you have a neat little stack. This is a carded bat, so all of the fibres are kind of going all different ways, and you know, it's a really good start with a carded bat. Pop it into one section, and I've got some overlap, and I'm just going to bring it all the way up into the tip, and then ever so lightly pull it back. Don't pull it back too far, or you're going to pull it out of the tip, but just pull it back and very, very lightly just felt it into place. Then you want some frizz, because what we're going to do is we're going to overlay fibres on top of fibres as we're moving around the template, so you always need this frizz to overlay. Another way that you can do it, which is one of my favourite ways, is you can grab yourself, again, always start by just giving yourself a little stack of fibres, and particularly when you're talking about a small flower petal that has a pointy tip. I'm trying to put this down so quietly because as the microphone's attached to it. You get your little stack of fibres and you fold it in half, and can you see that I've got that nice rolled edge where all the fibres are coming round this way? And you put that rolled edge and it follows the shape. And what that's doing is that is sending most, you'll still end up with a little bit, a few wildlings sticking out, but what that does is that already takes all of those fibres around the corner, so it's giving you the best start because they're all going round that way. And then just lightly compact it in place. And at this point, we're not trying to felt. This is purely what I call laying down the fibres. You want an even amount to fill the whole template. So again, next bit, I'm going to roll it, or sorry, fold it, rolled edge down into there. This is possibly slightly too big to do the fold, but so I get it neatly in around the edges, and as you can see, my fibres are starting to overlap. And again, pull and stack, pull and stack. Oop. There we go. And again, I'm just going to lay those down with it sticking out. Around the edge, and then just pull that back in. So the kind of pull back in technique is, in my opinion, better for when you have larger, sort of a larger curve, I guess is the...
Just makes it nice and neat, doesn't it?
Yeah. You get a nice sort of rolled edge back this way, which gives you quite a neat edge. Everyone's so quiet.
They are.
And then all I'm going to do is make sure that I've got plenty of overlap on all, you know, from all of the 4 segments overlapping each other into the middle. Just check it's a little bit thin in the middle, so again, make a really small stack, just put that right in the middle. Now if you wanted to put in a wire, you would lay half the amount of fibres down in the template. And again, we're not felting right now, we're just laying down the fibres. You want everything really quite fluffy, because if you felt the edges too much, then when you lay down the next layer on top, because if you are putting in a wire, you want fibres, then you want your wire, and then you want another layer of fibres, making a sandwich. And if you're making a fibre sandwich and you have felted your bottom layer too much, especially around the edges, when you put the top layer on, you'll end up with effectively what you can see my fingers doing, which are sort of a ridge or a line through the middle. And it's not impossible to sort it out, but give yourself the best possible start. When you are felting, with templates, we do recommend a flat surface. A brush, one of the brush felting surfaces wouldn't really be very good. You want something that you can lay your template flat down on. You should be felting very lightly, using just the tip of your needle. And you don't want to be driving into whatever surface you're using, because if you drive in, you'll end up with this fibre stuck to this mat. And you will get a little bit of adhesion, but the more this firms up, the less it will stick to any surface. So we're just going to go over it very, very lightly, and then give it a little bit of a wiggle. You can see. Now, as you're felting, you'll find that the side that faces the mat will actually look a lot neater. We will flip it over. In fact, I'm going to remove my glasses so I can see a lot closer.
Get the big guns out.
And get the big guns out.
Yeah.
I would not actually recommend, especially if you are new to needle felting, using anything this large in such a small template. There are multi-needles. There's the Clover Do a Pen one. This one is a 3-needle holder. The needles that I'm using are a 38 spiral, or possibly a 38 twisted spiral, star spiral, or spiral star. Spiral needles, in my opinion, are great beginner needles because they don't felt too quickly if you stick with the finer gauges, so the 38s and the 40s. It will mean that you won't felt too quickly, which can be a thing. The larger the needle, the faster it felts to a degree. But when you are dealing with such small pieces of fibre, such thin pieces of fibre, you don't want a 32 needle. You will stab it 3 times and you will just end up with a knotty mess. I know.
Sometimes that's helpful, but not all the time.
No, I mean the largest needle, or the thickest needle that I use, is a 36, and it's a 36 star, and it is an absolute beast of a needle, particularly with our short fibre wool. And that to me it's a real workhorse. It's it's for sculpting core wool and stuff like that, when you really, because we do felt things quite firm.
Yes.
There be no
not-
loosey-goosey fibres round here.
No, do not throw them at people.
No. Our felts have been deemed unsafe.
Yes.
I work on the basis that if I can throw it at Pete and it makes a satisfying thud,
Then it's felted properly.
then it's felted properly. Yes. Right. So I don't know if you can see this. Let's see if I can do it. Can you see? We're starting to felt. It's starting to felt down. It's starting to compact. But if you can see this side, you can see it's still loose, but there's a lot of kind of lines and marks and things. But if I turn it over, do you see how that side is looking lovely? So if you are doing something which has a prominent one side and the other side it doesn't really matter, then you want to face the nice side primarily towards the mat. It is always useful to tip it over and felt the other side as well, but use something like a 40 spiral, and again just use the tip. So I'm going to felt this half. I don't know if you can see, but obviously it's making some pit marks and things. But I'm just going to felt it down, really, really teeny tiny, small little felts, and you can see how much, actually you might not be able to see, but can you see how much it's compacting into the template? So I'm just going to do one more pass all over, making sure I go right up to the edges. Oops. All the way round. And then I'm going to flip it back over and felt again, mostly now from the other side. Now, if you are adding patterns and dots and shading and all that, then you don't want this felted really firmly. You want just a little bit of fluffiness left. Then add all of your dots and stripes and patterns and everything else. Once you've done that, then you go over the whole thing with your finest needle and really compact it down. And this is all it takes is just going over it with your needles, compacting it down, firming it up. So I'm going to just tiny little bit more on that side. And then you can really, really firm things up. But if I just pop this out of the template, you can see how much that gives you straight out of the template. You've already got a really nice defined shape. I always say that the example I like to give is a holly cookie cutter. If you use a holly cookie cutter and you felt in it, one, I find cookie cutters are not as nice and as comfortable to hold, because with these you've got a nice 2mm thick wall and the templates are 10mm high, so they're nice and comfortable to hold. If you use a metal cookie cutter, Irene's editing pictures.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Oh no. Yeah, if you are using a cookie cutter, sometimes they can have those metal sort of rims, and if you are flipping it over, you up to the edge, you can twang it with your needle and break. I used to break a lot of needles.
And also, they can be slightly sharp.
Well, yeah, they
on a
can
cookie
be.
cutter.
But also they are designed to give you a nice chunk of cookie dough. And if you were to use a holly cookie cutter and felt in it, you would end up with a holly blob. And you would have to spend a lot of time post cookie cutter refining your shape. Whereas our needle felting holly template gives you really nice crisp edges, and you get the best possible shape straight out of the template, so you don't have to spend as much time in post felting trying to define the shape. So that's one of the advantages to using a needle felting template. The thing with cookie cutters is, as I said before, you can absolutely use them for simple shapes. You know, a circle, for example, or something like that would be ideal. But again, if you're making lots of circles, you're going to find a metal cookie cutter. They're not very nice to hold, but they will do in a pinch. Right, so there is my, I'm going to hold it up to the light. I can see that it's a little bit thin just in this one area. So I'm going to grab myself a teeny tiny little extra bit. And again, frizz is your friend. When you're laying down fibres, you just want to put them in and have frizzy bits going in all directions, because then you can blend it out and blend it in. Felt it down. Give it a little bit of a wiggle. Hold it back up to the light. Oh, still need a little bit more. So it's very thin just on this edge. And the way that I like to sort of thicken up edges is take half the amount of fibre that you think you need, hold it down, very lightly felt a little bit of that frizz, pop your template back over the top, turn it over, push it in, and it brings all of that frizz up and around to the other side. Lightly pull it over and felt it in place. And that's a really good way to give yourself a really nice edge. Let me just felt that down a little bit more. There. Hold it back up to the light again. That's a bit better. I've got a couple of light spots in it, but it's not too bad. How are we doing for time? Nice. My goodness, time does fly.
It does.
No. Okay. How are you getting on with your?
It's not going too bad. It's just a giant version.
I'm just gonna.
Feel free. It's about to have its
There we go.
marigold spots on it.
And I know you're not doing this yet, but that pipe cleaner in there, can you see how that just gives you that? I'll flatten it back out for you so you can add his feet.
Yeah.
Super size.
It is. This is what happens when you don't have the instructions. You go rogue.
I don't think we ever do anything with instructions.
No, I don't think we do.
I think we tried.
We just
once.
make it up.
We did try once. A Cuban caterpillar.
That's what it looks like. I love it. Oh, that's its name now. It's a Cuban caterpillar. I like it.
Right. So, yes, does anybody have any questions? Everybody's really quiet in chat, which sometimes worries me because it makes me think that we've got disconnected and we're just sat here entertaining ourselves.
Hopefully everyone else is sat felting along with us.
Oh, Wendy's there. Hello, Wendy. I can just put him in there.
It's very
Yours
pretty.
looks great. Mine looks like just a blue blob at the moment.
No, yours is definitely a butterfly.
Right, let us continue. So, there are lots and lots of ways that you can add decoration to
Thanks, Donna.
to your leaf, your petal. One way is to do veining, which on here are all these little black lines. What colour is the orange in the
Marigold.
caterpillar kit?
Marigold.
Is it marigold?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sorry, I was looking at mine.
Oh, no, yours is burnt orange.
Yeah, mine's burnt orange. You can...
Actually, it's quite good to show them that veining, because that's when you tease the wool, isn't it, and twist it.
Yeah. We're just going to have a conversation about ratios. So, we've got this much wool for those 2 dots. Can you see that? There's 2 dots. What's she like?
We like to be generous.
We do. I mean, there is enough.
Why make one butterfly when you can make
12,000?
I don't know what a flock of butterflies is called.
A flock of Answers on a postcard. What's a flock of butterflies called? Somebody will look it up.
They will do.
To clarify, the sad face is the butt. The double dare you to say butt on the telly.
Thank you, Carola.
To be fair,
That's why
I think butt is okay. It's quite, it's quite, you know, it's not the worst word I've ever said on live telly.
No, we don't.
And Kelly's on the live, which means that Harriet might be there. So
yes, Harriet is. Harriet has said hello already. She is.
Hi, Harriet. Hello. What do you need or felting? Send me a picture.
In answer to your question, it is a kaleidoscope.
Oh wow,
that's pretty.
A kaleidoscope of butterflies. What about moths?
Oh, I like that. Kaleidoscope of butterflies. That's pretty.
But to be fair, if you think about it, if they're all
it is,
then they're going to look like a kaleidoscope, aren't they? Maybe that's how somebody decided to make a kaleidoscope. I'm digressing. I'm going to make lines.
Don't take my sister through the butterfly house, not unless you want to hear an awful lot of screams.
An eclipse.
Is it? An eclipse of moths. Kaleidoscope of butterflies and an eclipse of moths.
Though to fabric users, it's a locust.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So not only do we felt, but we're an educational channel now too.
Yep.
Moths and butterflies.
I'm going home more knowledgeable.
Right. So I did a blue one for some reason instead of yellow, but that's okay. You can mix, obviously you can mix and match all of these colours as much as you want. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to show you some veining. Actually, I'm just going to bring you back to the front camera for a minute. Because I'm pretty sure that I needed to tell you some stuff. Which I now don't remember because I got sidetracked by Cuban caterpillar.
It's just a little bit tricky.
So as this is more of a crafting segment, we're not going to go back over, you know, in detail the stuff. Obviously, we did have some new launches today, which was the tiger lily, the hanging plant. No, this way.
This way, other way.
Your other left. Which is now hanging up just there. And the art bat that I've lost. I don't know where it went.
Here it is.
Oh, there we go. And the art
magic?
bat. As if by magic. So those were the 3 products that launched in the earlier show. There's so many spring things. Thank you, Mary. Kaleidoscope. I now need to. What's a group of needle felters called? Do you know what? Let's make that a game for the next.
That will be good.
The next event where we do the games in the Facebook group.
Yeah.
We'll do that. That's a good one. Yeah, so all of the spring stuff is now back on the Stabberers. I'm gonna have way too much fun with this. Yeah, so all of the spring stuff is now back on the website. It will be for a limited time, so do go and have a look through. On the, I think it's also on the more info menu on the website. There is a drop down list, and you can take a click on the menu that says seasonal products. I think maybe it's there.
Yes,
it'll tell you all the spring seasonal stuff, which will disappear off of the website. I am at the moment in the process of doing some stuff on the website which might make it go bang. It's entirely possible.
Last time.
It did, yeah, it did.
We've got a poker, fluffy nuts, a fluff of felters. I like it.
Yeah, so Shopify has had some upgrades, and it's not behaving.
Is that what they call them?
So there may be some changes on the website, or there may not be. I have no idea at the moment, but I do want to get the website upgraded a little bit, but it does take me a little bit of time to figure out how to do it and stuff. So if all of a sudden you click on Mum's Makery and you've got that big like whoops, you know what happened. I'll fix it. It'll be fine. Right, so back to our Flutterby. To make the thin veins and lines, to make lines is it's the same principle. It's just thickness. Get yourself, I mean, this is such a small amount, and just roll it in your fingers. So can I borrow Havana there?
Yes.
A minute. So you've got some very nice uniform lines there. Yeah.
Roll
so
it one way.
What Pixie Bee has used the same technique as I'm about to show you to create the bands around her caterpillar. And the first thing, and you can just wet your finger a little bit, is just roll it up so you get, and can you see how beautifully thin that is now? Roll it up, and you can tease it out. And once you have a piece that you are happy with, you just start by anchoring it, and you can go all the way through. Then twisty, 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 all the same way. Although I've just pulled myself off. Hang on. That was a bit too thin.
Mm.
Alright. Anchor. And then you want to twist. And twist. And then you take your glasses off so you can see that close. And again, for this, you want to be using like a 40 spiral.
Which is the blue one I'm using, which is fantastic. Do you want one?
I would, yeah. Thanks.
Okay.
Thank you very much. You need to start on my hand.
Sorry.
Just
Wasn't trying
I
to.
saw that. Let me. I don't know how much more this camera will zoom in. Oh, wrong way. Oh, quite a bit apparently.
Ooh, a
Right.
lot.
There we go. So, when making your line, there we go. Twisty, twisty, twisty. And then taking the finest needle you have and just follow that line. Again, we're just using the absolute tip. First barb on the needle. Now, obviously, as this is a butterfly, what you do on one side, you do on the other. So, I will take another incredibly thin piece and just roly, 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 roly. This is one of those things that you know, practice. It helps. And then twist and lay that down. And take your time with it. If you have like a specific point, oh, sorry. If you have a specific point, bring your fibre to that point and just drive it through. And then there we go. So you can get some really, really thin lines. And then if I'd have pre-planned this better, I would have had scissors, but I don't, so I'm just going to pull some. Oh, there we go, as if by magic. I'm just going to cut those little bits off. Dots are very much the same. It is the tiniest bit of fibre. Pocket scales will not help you here. You do need to make the dot bigger than you want the end dot to be. And if you want matching dots, the best way to do that is to get your piece of fibre, rip it in half, and then roll your two dots from half of one piece. This is now having made two completely different sized dots. There we go. Let me get that one out of the way. And again, you just want to hold and drive through. If, unlike me, you don't have long nails, you can always use another needle just to hold it in place whilst you drive through. And the more you push through, the smaller the dot will get. Oops, that was in the wrong place. Unlike me, when you place your dots, aim. There we go. So that's how you can get really neat dots. That's how you get really neat lines. And then, so with this one, you would, and I'm hoping that there's some ways that you can do something and you can do it 3 or 4 different ways and the end result is still the same. This is how I do it. B sometimes does it differently. I think the takeaway is that if it works for you, then that is all that matters. There are a few what I would call fundamentals, aim being the first one. Use the tip of your needle. Don't drive, unless you're sculpting, of course, in which case there are some times where you will use the whole needle. When you are making something 3D, you will always felt to the middle of the thing, whereas with petals and leaves and things like that, you're felting to the very top of the mat or your surface. But we can all do things differently, and there's no wrong way. If you are stabbing your finger every two seconds and you're breaking needles, every 3, then your technique may need some adjustment. But if it works for you, if you find a technique that works for you, don't let anybody tell you you're doing it wrong, because we can all do things differently. You may, for example, make a yellow base, add in the black lines, and then colour in the lines. Or you may put the blue down on top of the yellow and then put the black over the top of that. So there's 2 different ways of doing, effectively ending up with the same result. Some people may find one way of doing it easier than the other. So that's all I have to say about that. Anybody have any questions? A group of felters is called a fluff club. I like that. Right. Any questions? Pop it in the. I'm just going to check on what B's doing.
He's having his feet done.
He's having his feet done.
Yep.
That's a lot of feet.
It has just 2 at the moment. Little legs.
Little feet. That's cool. He almost doesn't fit on the screen. But that little pipe cleaner, I love Benny. Look,
it's really cool, isn't it? Absolutely makes it.
So this is, from a straight sausage to, a wonderfully intricate, and it's called, like with leaves and things, it's called like putting movement into something, and it just makes it a little less flat. And even something, as simple as a pipe cleaner can help you achieve that. Also on the caterpillar habitat, so we were doing the lines and the same technique for putting the veins on the leaves as well. So it's a very versatile technique. It can take a little bit of getting used to. You have to roll it and then, stab along your line. But it is a very versatile technique. How are we doing for time? Oh my goodness, it's 6 o'clock already.
Yep.
The caterpillar. This caterpillar or him? Chunky monkey. So
it's looking rather cute.
Yeah, I mean from that to that, It is a simple technique, and one that I do recommend, just having a go with, because when when you're doing creatures and critters, or if you're doing, any kind of felting, and you want to have a nice line on something, this technique will really, really help. I think we're at the hour.
Yeah.
At least I think that's probably the most I've ever managed to felt in an hour on a live. In what, 7 years? How long have we been doing this now?
5, 6 years?
6. It'll be 6 years now, won't it?
Wow.
Since we've been doing the lives, because we did, the first one was the Not at the Show.
Yeah.
Which was COVID.
Yeah.
And that was
a long time ago.
2020, I think, might have been our first.
Was it? Wow. God.
It feels so much longer than that. Right, before we depart, if you have any questions, just quickly tippy tap them into the chat there. Please do, I keep forgetting to ask, but please do like this broadcast live, and because I forgot to ask everybody to like the last one, could you go and like that one as well? It tells YouTube that we're liked. Let me pop those back in there a minute, otherwise I will. There we go. Right, thank you everybody for coming and spending this last hour with us. I hope it's been as fun for you as it is for us. It does always seem to go really quickly, though.
Yeah, really, really quick. It's like the fastest hour of the day.
It is. Well, to be fair, the last hour we did it just felt like chaos. There was so much going on that last hour. I didn't know which way was up, but yeah, we will have
good fun.
We will have another live coming. I don't know when. The first
something.
of it's just me and dates. They just don't gel well at all. I've actually think I figured out what it is. It's because when you schedule a YouTube live, it makes the first day of the week the Sunday.
Oh.
Or the Monday, I can't remember. But all the days are off by one, and because I don't have my glasses on, I just don't see. I just click where on the calendar it should be. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. So yeah, do go over and join our Facebook group if you haven't. I will pop a little link in the chat there for you. There are still the Pixie games, and the boss bonus game that will run until midnight tomorrow, and then at some point on Monday I'll remember that I need to stop the game. Dates with me are a little bit, flexible. What else? I think that is just about everything. Do go to the Facebook group as well and post pictures of what Mum's Makery projects you are making at the moment as well. Let's get the group inspired.
I want to know if anyone else is doing
a Cuban caterpillar.
Yeah, Cuban caterpillar.
There you go. Yeah, so go along to the Facebook group. The Facebook group is solely for Mum's Makery projects and things, so we ask that you do only post Mum's Makery projects and makes in there. But yeah, please do come and share with us what you've been making this afternoon, or what you're making in general from our wall or our products. We always love to see what you guys are making. That's it then.
It is.
Yep. That's us. Thank you all once again. I did cut myself off abruptly in the last live, so I'm going to be careful and make sure I say cheerio properly this time. But that's it. I hope you guys have had a giggle as much as we have. I really would like to come and do some more lives. I think it's always good fun. We will be launching the next club box when we tick over into the new quarter, which will be the 1st of April. Or will it?
No. What could go wrong?
It's the 1st of April. What could possibly go wrong? But hopefully, I will chat to you guys some more in the Facebook group and what have you. But for now, from me, from Pixie B, from Pete, from all the Makery Pixies and crew, we wish you all a very crafty day.